Welcome to the 2019 NACA Division I Volleyball Championship between The Rock and Rolling Hills. The Rock out of Gainesville, Florida. They have won 4 NACA titles, going up against Rolling Hills out of Shepherdsville, Kentucky. I'll tell you more about these two teams as we go through our broadcast here tonight. The Rock will be in the red and black uniforms to your left. Rolling Hills in the white and I guess we call that teal green uniforms to the right. So I think we about have all the lineups put together. And back to serve for The Rock is senior Emery Wyatt. Boy, Emery's been in this program for a while. Been a fixture of a bunch of championships. And now in her senior year. Back to middle of the floor. That's blocked up front. Out of the outside, tipped across in The Rock. A little bit of miscommunication and a 1-0 lead for the Tornadoes. So Gabrielle Ryan, one of only 2 seniors on this Tornado roster, will get set to serve in front of a packed house tonight in Dayton, Tennessee. Set back, that ball hammered out of bounds by Anna Pimenta. And it's a 2-0 lead for Rolling Hills. Tornadoes coached by Danielle Merrick in her 19th year. Serve here is out of bounds. Now 2-1. And back to serve for The Rock is Anna Pimenta. The Rock and Coach Wyatt, she's been there for 12 years. A very successful run at The Rock. Set back in the middle, that hit out of bounds by Sierra Merrick, the 5'11 junior. And we're tied at 2. So Pimenta to serve. Just tracked down, now back to the outside. That was blocked up front. Now in the middle, that's tipped across. And front tipped over and down for Merrick. And Rolling Hills leads it 3-2. This serve, return back, a couple of blocks, and still into the corner, and that will be tipped and punched down, and The Rock will get the point. We're tied up at 3. So Natasha Kidd back to serve. If this is correct, I have it as her being a 7th grader in this Rock program. To the outside, that tipped across. Now the Lions play it to the outside. That ball blocked out of bounds. And the kill for Camille Johnson. Camille, just a freshman herself. Now a 4-3 lead. It's tipped over by Merrick, set to the outside. Johnson hit that out of bounds. And we're tied at 4. Rolling Hills 20-2 coming into the NACA tournament. The 7-time KCSAA state champs, 2013 through 2019. They have won 7 straight state championships in the KCSAA. As that service error gives it back over to the Rock. And Camilla Miranda Silva to serve. She is a junior on this Rock team. Back off the near side. That is blocked up front. Off the hit of Callie Smith. And a 6-4 lead for the Rock. So Miranda Silva with the serve. And this tracked down and will fall. And now a 7-4 lead for the Rock. And the serve here, there is an ace. And now an 8-4 lead. And a timeout to Rolling Hills. We'll be back in 1 minute. You're watching the NACA. Eight for the lead for the Rock. Again, Miranda Silva with the serve. It's played back to the near side. That clipped the top of the net. Now outside. That hit out of bounds by Camille Johnson. And an 8-5 lead for the Lions. Cadence McCoyak, 5'5" freshman to serve up for the Tornadoes. Back in the near side, Johnson got enough on that to clear it. And sent over, now Wyatt sets in the middle, and a kill there for Caitlin Crofts. Crofts, a 6-foot senior. And now Camille Johnson to serve. This played to the outside. That hit into the net by Bella Higdon. And it's a 10-5 lead for the Lions. Johnson's serve actually hit Anna Pimenta in the back of the head. So now 10-6 the lead for the Rock. Bella Higdon to serve for Rolling Hills. Serve here is out of bounds, make it 11-6. This is the fifth year at the tournament for Rolling Hills. They placed third 3 of the past 4 years in Division I. They've made Division I at NACA 5 straight years. They're a school of just 30 students. To the outside, that ball hammered inside the back line, and Anna Pimenta with a kill, making it 12-6. So Caitlin Cross to serve. This play to the outside. That blocked up front. Off the hit by Callie Smith. Now 13-6. So Crofts with the serve. It's played back and Sent over by Gabrielle Ryan. Back in the middle of the floor. That hammered. Dug out in the back line by McCoyak and then tipped across and down by Emily Adams. 13-7. Back in for the Rock is Tiana Stacy. And the serve here played to the outside again. That's hammered. What a dig by McCoyak back out front. Put back across. Now to the outside again. Pimenta again. Again dug out by McCoyak. Off to the near side. Now the Rock play it into the back row. It's put across there by Miranda Silva. This is tipped across, and we have an illegal hit. Make it 14-7. The Rock with the lead. So Emery Wyatt to serve. Set in the middle of the floor. That hammered home. And the kill for Sierra Merrick. Making it 14-8. By the way, Sierra Merrick leads her team in kills and blocks. She was a 2018 NACA All-American. She was the 2018 NAAPS National Player of the Year, and she's 2019 All-State as well. So Merrick in the middle just tips it across. Good save by Stacy to the outside. Now that's set into the net. And 15-8 the lead for the Rock. So Anna Pimenta with the serve. There's an ace. Make it 16-8. So Pimenta with the serve. Played back in the middle of the floor. That hit into the net by Merrick. Now 17-8. So Pimenta with the serve again. Played now in the middle. Merrick tips that across and down, making it 17-9. Back in comes Bella Higdon. And Chloe Hepner, 5'2" freshman, to serve here for the Tornadoes. Played back up front. And into the nets is Sierra Merrick. And we'll make it 18-9. Natasha Kidd to serve once again for the Rock. And that return, 18-10. The lead now for the Rock. Played back into the middle, and that hammered by Caitlin Crofts. 19-10, the lead for the Lions. Camilla Miranda Silva with the serve out of the outside. That tipped across. Now Camille Johnson back in the middle, and that hit into the net. It's now 20-10. And a timeout to Rolling Hills. Back in 1 minute. You're watching the NACA. 20-10, the lead for the Rock. And out of the timeout, Camilo Miranda Silva to serve. And that is an ace, making it 21-10. Miranda Silva with the serve. Out front, that was deflected. And apparently called the Tornadoes for an illegal hit, so 22-10. Fair play to the middle, out to the outside, set across. Now Camille Johnson fires. That went off the top of the net. On the back line, that hit out of bounds. And 23-10. So Miranda Silva with the serve out front, and be 24-10. And Miranda Silva with the serve. That is an ace inside that back line, and the Rock takes set one. 25-10. Take a break. Be back in 3 minutes with set two. You're watching the NACA. Start of set number 2. And into the net goes the serve. So service error gives it back to the Rock as they lead it 1-0. And Camila Miranda Silva, she'll serve it into the net. Back tied at 1. So serve from Gabrielle Ryan is an ace. Make it 2-1. So again by Ryan, played now to the outside, and that's saved to the far side and then put back across by Rolling Hills. Set in the middle, put back over. Tornadoes will play it in the middle. That blocked up front by Caitlin Crofts. And we're tied at 2. So this says an ace. As Camille Johnson serves that up, a 3-2 lead for the Lions. Johnson serve, played back up front, just tipped across. Now on the near side, put it over there by Anna Pimenta. Now play back on the near side. Wyatt will put it across. So back in the middle, that tipped over. Wyatt to track it down into that back row, and that is in that back corner. The hit from Miranda Silva. And a 4-2 lead for the Rock. Serve here from Johnson goes into the net. Make it 4-3. Chloe Hepner to serve now for the Tornadoes. It's played down to the outside, and that hit out of bounds. So we're back tied at 4. So here played outside. Across there by Crofts. Wyatt back to the middle. Crofts again. Good dig by Hepner. Wyatt to the outside this time. Wow, what a diving stab at it made by Callie Smith. The Rock again will play it back to the far side. Crofts try to push that over. Wyatt now to the other side. That's blocked up front. Back to the middle. Crofts, no. And this ricochet still alive, and that hammered inside the back line. Sierra Merrick with the point. Speaking of points of the tournament, that's a pretty good one. So Chloe Hepner's serve is out of bounds. Back tied at 5. Into the lineup for the Rock comes Natasha Kidd. And the serve here for Crofts. Played near side. That's really good placement by Sierra Merrick. And a 6-5 lead for the Tornadoes. Back in comes Tiana Stacy. Serve here by Merrick. Played to the outside. That is hammered inside the back line once again by Anna Pimenta. So another kill for Pimenta. And we're tied at 6. So serve here goes into the net by Wyatt. Making now 7-6 the lead for Rolling Hills. Serve here played back to the outside. Pimenta put that across, tracked down by Hepner. Once again, the Rock will play it to the middle, and that's hammered, but still tracked down and put back over. So some good hustle from Rolling Hills. That's blocked, still loose, will eventually fall in. So back tied at 7. Into the lineup for the Rock comes Maria Espinoza. And the junior gets up to serve. Serve here, played to the outside. That's blocked up front, played off the ceiling. Wyatt to the outside. And put across there by Kidd. This tip over. Wyatt to the outside. Johnson tries to tip it across and scores. 8-7 the lead for the Rock. So here, played to the outside, and that's blocked in that back corner. Now a 9-7 lead for the Lions. So play back to the middle. That hit out of bounds by Callie Smith. And a timeout to the Tornadoes. 10-7 the lead for the Rock. Back in 1 minute. You're watching the NACA. So 10-7 is the lead for the Rock. Serve here by Espinoza. Now taken back across. Wyatt to the outside. That put into the net by Natasha Kidd. Make it 10-8. And Bella Higdon to serve for the Tornadoes. Higdon's serve goes out of bounds. Make it 11-8. Tatum Arledge checks back in for the Rock. Trying to figure out something at the scores table. Still looking at this. Still not real sure what's going on the far side. I mean, the crowd, no, the players are having a little bit of fun at the moment. So Rolling Hills going to sub back in Bella Higdon. I'm not really sure what just happened there, but they rotated a couple of players in. And now Tatum Arledge will finally check in, and she'll get ready to serve. So if you're taking near side, that hit into the net by Callie Smith. Now Arledge to serve again. Onto that back line, that hit out of bounds. I'll make it 13-8. Serve here from Arledge. Taken out front. That was partially deflected. Matter of fact, goes out of bounds. And it's 14-8. Arledge with the serve. Playing back over on the near side. And now tipped across. Played in the middle, and that will carry out of bounds. And now 15-8. As Arledge continues to serve. So this taken back out on the near side, put across by Smith. Now Miranda Silva, this tipped over, and that will fall in. So 15-9 to lead for the Rock as Natasha Kidd back into the lineup. As is Tiana Stacy. She'll kind of rotate through for Kidd. So taken out front by Wyatt, back in the near side. That's hit into the net by Camille Johnson. Now 15-10. Wyatt sets it in the middle, and another kill for Caitlin Crofts. Now 16-10. So the serve here for Camilla Miranda Silva, back into the middle. And that will fall in for a kill by Sierra Merrick. 16-11. And to serve is Gabrielle Ryan. Taken out front, and that hammer back down by Merrick. Left too close to the net, and Sierra puts that down. Now 16-12. So Ryan with the serve, that goes into the net. Making it now 17-12. Anna Pimenta back in. She rotates up into that front row. Camille Johnson to serve. Set in the middle, and that's blocked back down by Caitlin Crofts. Now 18-12. Taken back into the middle. And killed there for Sierra Merrick. I think the rock was in the net anyway. As Bella Higdon back in for the Tornadoes. 18-13. Chloe Hepner to serve. Set to the outside. On the middle, tipped across. And an illegal hit on the rock makes it 18-14. So Chloe Hepner to serve. Tracked down and now sent back across. In the middle and another kill for Sierra Merrick. Now 18-15. As the Tornadoes making a little bit of a run here. See if the Rock can hold it off. Hepner serve is an ace. And it's now 18-16. And a timeout to the Rock. We're back in 1 minute. And watching the NACA. (18-16) is the lead for the Rock. Chloe Hepner to serve. This play to the outside. Crofts keeps it alive. Now set again. This tipped over that time by Merrick. To the outside. That hammered and it goes, I think, off the face of Callie Smith as that ball hammered by Anna Pimenta. And she unloaded on that one. So Caitlin Crofts to serve it up, 19-16, and then that goes. And 19-17. Sierra Merrick to serve. Off on the near side, that ball hammered inside that back line. As Anna Pimenta makes it 20-17. So Emery Wyatt gets set to serve. That's out of bounds. And now 20-18. As Cadence McCowiak to serve. And that's an ace. Make it 20-19. Serve here from Cadence McCowiak. Back to the middle. That tipped across. And near side. Then set back over. Wyatt sets up near side. That is a kill for Anna Pimenta. And 21-19. So the serve here by Pimenta. Sent to the near side. An opportunity. Wyatt in the middle. That's tipped back over. And to the outside it goes. Kidd just pushed it across. And that tipped over. A nice diving save by Stacy. Back line. That's put across there by Merrick. Now near side, Johnson will put it over. Merrick sets to the outside, and that will fall in for a kill for Gabrielle Ryan. 21-20 is the lead now for the Rock. So Bella Higdon to serve. Higdon's serve goes into the net, and it's 22-20. And substitution, Tatum Arledge back in for the Rock. And Arledge will get set to serve here. Arledge serve, played back up, set back to the near side. To the outside, Johnson will put it across. This left a little bit too close, and then reaching over is Camille Johnson. So 22-21. So back into the back row comes Tiana Stacy. Serve here by Callie Smith. Wyatt takes it to the outside. Johnson fires and scores. 23-21. Camilla Miranda Silva gets set to serve. Serve here. Track down to the middle. That's blocked up front. And now 24-21. And the Rock 1 point away. So a timeout to Rolling Hills. Back in 1 minute. So match point upcoming here for Camilla Miranda Silva and the Rock. It's taken back on the near side, tipped over. That is out of bounds. And then 24-22. So Gabrielle Ryan with the serve. Taken to the outside, that is out of bounds. And it's 24-23. So still at match point. So Gabrielle Ryan to serve once again as Tornadoes refusing to go away. This played to the outside. Johnson has that blocked. Now to the back line. That's put over. And that's tipped, and that'll do it. And the Rock will win it 25-23 as they win in 2 sets. But the Tornadoes gave it a really good effort here in set 2 as they lose 25-23. The Rock, it seems like this is a broken record at this point. The 2019 NACA Division I champions. Keep it right here. We'll get to your awards ceremony here in just a few minutes.
All of our pictures have been posted on our social media platforms. And you will see them down the road in the next couple of weeks. Get a great event. God bless you guys. I love you.
We're done. I'm done.